So I just found some work from home jobs that will train you. I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's get right into these little gems. So the first one I'm sharing comes to us from Humana. They have an opening for Coordinator Level 2. This is a full-time remote position. You can do it anywhere within the United States. And in case you're wondering, stands for Utilization Management. So I told you they're going to train you in this position. As we scroll down this job description, they tell us after training, you must be available to work any shift between the hours of 6 a.m. and 7 p.m. Central Time Zone and occasional weekends based on business needs. Now, first off, yes, they are going to train you. Unfortunately, though, they don't tell us what the training will be for this particular job. Typically, when we see training, it's usually Monday through Friday, regular business hours, 2 to 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks, maybe even 6 to 8 weeks. You'll have to confirm your training schedule with them. And you don't have to live in the Central Time Zone for this schedule. Just translate your local hours to those hours. And what I really like, it seems like there's some wiggle room as far as what your hours will be. So this job is customer service based, but don't worry, you're not going to be dealing with the average customer. You may have to deal with members on occasion, but for the most part, you're going to be dealing with providers who are healthcare medical professionals and medical facilities. So you'll be responsible for taking inbound calls and assisting providers in determining whether a specific service for a member requires prior authorization or referral, ensuring compliance with established guidelines and processes. You'll initiate the authorization process by collecting clinical information and verifying medical necessity, ensuring members are not subjected to unnecessary services or expenses. You'll also respond to provider inquiries regarding existing authorizations or referrals and provide timely updates as needed through fax or inbound phone line, document all call information according to standard operating procedures, support members with authorization requests, including outbound calls to provider offices when needed, review resources and data to facilitate positive outcomes for customers, adapting to ongoing changes in processes and procedures due to CMS regulations. So you need to be able to maintain high quality standards and meet monthly quality requirements, and you're able to maneuver multiple systems simultaneously. And they'd like you to have at least 1 year customer service experience, including the ability to effectively de-escalate challenging situations. And like I always say, if you ever dealt with the public in any capacity, that qualifies as customer service. You're an excellent communicator. You can demonstrate attention to detail. You're also able to navigate process flows and follow procedure documents. You're comfortable doing data entry. You can multitask. You can quickly learn and navigate new technology systems and applications. You're proficient in Microsoft Office applications, including Word and Excel. And you have a designated workspace, a closed door that minimizes distractions and meets leadership approval. So they list some preferred qualifications, and these are just preferred. They're not required. Read through these preferences. If you meet any of them, make sure to include them on your resume. And then they go on to talk about the specific work-at-home requirements. Basically, you need a pretty decent internet connection, a newish computer, and a private workspace. And I just noticed this. It looks like they will provide you with telephone equipment for this job. And they talk a little bit about the interview process. If you're interested, read through that. And they offer a really nice suite of benefits, including health benefits effective your first day of employment. And when it comes to the salary, scrolling down to the bottom of this job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $40,000 and $52,300 per year. So next up, we have a job with Intoxilock. They have an opening for a remote regulatory reporting specialist. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and you're going to be working in the Minder division of this company. So they provide safety, detection, and monitoring products and services that help people live responsibly and keep communities safe. And what you're going to do is verify customers' use of the ignition interlock device and meet necessary installation reporting requirements. You'll be responsible for day-to-day communication needs of monitors and/or state authorities, daily account reporting, and analyzing data to identify violations as outlined by each state, while prioritizing the identification of potential instances of tampering and/or circumvention. So what all that means is you'll do some quality review of pending installations to confirm accounts are compliant with state regulations and installation approvals, do some cleanup and removal of inactive accounts, complete all state-required paperwork and customer data necessary for installation, violation, and removal reporting, review reporting tools to ensure equipment is functioning as expected and working to identify issues. You also make detailed reviews of data logs, including images where necessary, setting reference photos, and provide all applicable reports to state and counties within required time frames. And for this job, they want you to have a high school diploma or a GED with relevant work experience. Some college is preferred, and that's just preferred, it's not required. And then you need all your typical soft skills you need for just about every job. And when it comes to the salary on this job description, they tell us they'll pay you between $35,900 and $45,000 per year. And when it comes to training, they tell us they'll provide ongoing professional online training. So let's move into our final work from home job that will train you. And it comes to us from Clear Code. Now, I've never heard of this company before, so I did a little bit of research. And yes, they are a legitimate company. They were founded in 2004. They're well established in the human resource technology industry. They have an opening for a client support specialist tier 1. This is a full-time remote position anywhere within the United States, and they offer pretty extensive training in this job. It looks like in your first 30, 60, and 90 days, they're going to provide a whole bunch of formal product training with the training experts so you can build your foundation to begin interacting with customers. So you'll be exposed to some HTML, CSS, APIs, and more. And as I read through this job description, it looks like you're going to be assisting customers over chat, email, and phone. So you'll act as a consultant and provide customers with excellent support, develop expert knowledge of the products and create efficiencies in the processes, identify, troubleshoot, and resolve issues encountered by users and confirm and report bugs, and bring client feedback to the team and suggest areas for improvement. So for this job, they want you to be able to work independently. Even though they're all about a team environment, they don't like to micromanage. You're a good communicator and you have experience dealing with clients in any capacity, including but not limited to call centers, IT support, and the service industry. You also enjoy working with technology, and they talk about some of the tools they use, which include Zendesk, G Suite, Slack, and Zoom. They don't expect you to know how to use those tools. They will teach you, and they tell us transferable skills will be considered. Now, as far as the salary, I'm just scrolling around to see if I can find the salary. I thought I saw it up here somewhere. Yep, right here. They tell us they'll pay you between $44,000 and $46,000 per year. Well, there you go. We just went over 3 work from home jobs that will train you. Hopefully one of them works out for you. And if you're looking for more work from home jobs, check out this video right here. Thank you so much for visiting. I truly appreciate your support, and I'll meet you on the next job lead.